We had this crazy hypothesis, okay? And it was tell the user everything. So we wanted our users to know, we welcome to the site. We wanted them to know everything about our brand. And it actually performed, this email actually performed very well. But we didn't have anything to benchmark it against. So I was in a very fortunate position where I had a summer intern who actually, we worked over the summer to optimize our welcome and nurturing series. And we'll walk you through that. So these are the things that we tested with the welcome series. We looked at content. So the amount of content was really important. We looked at subject lines, and we looked at advertisements. So should we include an ad in our welcome and nurturing series or not? We do include ads in all of our newsletters that we send out. And so we wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to impact the engagement with this series.
So Diana, this is really where the rubber meets the road and you began to test your welcome email. So walk us through some of the treatments that you put together and, of course, the results that you saw.
Absolutely. So this is the second email that we did. The red boxes illustrate changes. They're part of the visual. So we went from this big, robust email to trying something, a very simple message, one simple call to action, driving the users to the home page, and then we added an image. So this is an image of an editor. We all know images can either be a good thing or many times they can be gratuitous. So from here, we went to version 3. It's arranged a little different. Content's exactly the same, except the picture of the editor is replaced with an ad unit. Advertising and ad units in our newsletters are a very important part of our strategy. They help us, they're a very nice revenue stream for us, and so they help us fund some of the initiatives like maybe getting a new ESP or, if you're lucky enough to hire someone new on your team. And so we really try to include ads when we can. And then the fourth version is really the same as the third version with the exception of we changed the subject line. Up until this point, we've been using the subject line of welcome to CNET, let's get started. It's something that's very tried and true. We had tested many different times, and it always came out the winner. And so this was a new subject line for us. And then from there, we went back to an image, but rather than having an image of an editor that someone who's new to the site probably didn't know, we worked with the design team, and we focused on a group of imagery that really would sort of resonate with the user as they came to the site, so the types of things they would expect to see on our site. And the email, again, is very simple, one call to action. And then last but not least is version 6. And so you can see it's the same as version 5, but we put the ad unit back in to test, and then we added a block of content that are stories that we know are high traffic stories. We're getting a lot of traffic on the site, so we make the assumption that those stories are valuable to the user. So through all the testing with the welcome email, we learned that for us, simple works best. So if we look at the results, we can see that each version of the welcome email outperformed the control. And we started with a 32, almost a 33% open rate, ended up with almost a 47% open rate, started with a 12% click rate, and ended up with a 21%. We're very happy about this. And our hypothesis was wrong. I mean, for our brand, less is better. And I really want to stress that. It's for our brand. So when we started this series, I talked to a lot of different marketers, a lot of different industries. What were their successes with the welcome email? What were their successes with the nurturing email? It's all over the place. And so every brand is different. So I really encourage you, if you're going to do this, that you do test and make sure that what works is good for your brand.